Hello Pisces, my name is Alison and you are with Healing Dove Tarot. Pisces, we're going to have a look at the love energy surrounding you from the 26th of November into the 2nd of December. Now Pisces, in terms of astrological events, we still have Mercury retrograde until the 5th or the 6th of December. Mercury rules communication, so travel, long and short distance, and also electronics. So just be aware not to buy anything until after that period. There's also a shadow period, but I'll talk about that next week. We've just had a full moon in Gemini, was at 0 degrees, so it is going to have an effect on you. But what's really cool is, if I didn't mention it last week, you now have Mars going direct in your sign. So in terms of, even though this is a love reading, in terms of career, you are going to feel a forward momentum. It takes a little bit of a lag, but December, January, definitely forward. You're going to feel a forward momentum, okay? Now, Pisces, there's a lot to get through, and I'm kind of curious to know what's happened from last week to this week, so let's get started. At the bottom of the deck, you come into this period with the Chariot in the reverse. So in the upright, the Chariot speaks about forward movement. It's full steam ahead, knowing where you're going. It can also represent buying a car. It represents a sign of Cancer. In the reverse, however, it's like, you're stalled, okay? And I don't know why, because your reading was so positive last week. And look, obviously, you know, this is a general reading, so it won't apply to everyone. But I feel like something's changed, something's shifted for you, Pisces, okay? Remember that the energy is always there as an invitation. But look, looking back at your past and just having a bit of a quick squiz, you had this brand new beginning that happened in love, okay? And, you know, it was like fast, very fast moving, and you felt very connected. 10 of Pentacles, you could see a future with this person. It was very grounded. The lover's divine connection. It could even be something that was like a past life or something that felt like it was meant to be. And then very quickly as it came in, it ended. Now, for some of you, that could be, because it's a King of Swords, it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that you're ending something with, or it could just be that speaking about the speed in which it came in. Now, it didn't just only end, but it ended a karmic cycle for you, Pisces, okay? The world speaks about endings, but so do 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands, and you have the 10 at the center again. But this, for me, speaks about ending a karmic cycle. So if you felt that the energy was quite heavy, and then even at the full moon it was quite heavy, that's because it was. You could be ending a karmic cycle with a Gemini, again, air sign, or a Libra. But whatever this was that happened, that ended for you, Pisces, for your particular situation and personal situation, it's caused you to pause and reflect. It's like you've put the brakes on dating, and you're just kind of like, nah, I just need to take a step back and reconsider who I am and where I'm going. This could be due to a Capricorn. You have the Devil coming up as you begin this week. That does represent the sign of Capricorn. It's also the shadow side of the Lovers, right? So in traditional tarot, it's a similar picture, but it shows the Devil controlling two people. How do I explain this? Like telling them which way to go, whether this is more free-flowing, okay, when it comes to love. Now, just because that's the meaning of the card doesn't mean that that's the meaning of the Capricorn that you're dealing with. I want to make that very clear. But it does represent the sign of the Capricorn, the mountain goat, right? But it's coupled with death, transformation, and then grounded in that is 4 of Swords, healing. So maybe you were dealing with a Capricorn that's allowed you to that's closed this cycle for you and allowed you to heal and go within, and now you're able to transform when it comes to love. Or maybe this was the person that you walked away from, and now that you've had some time to reconsider, you're thinking, oh, maybe I acted on that too swiftly. Maybe I should go back to Capricorn. Maybe I should go back to Scorpio. It could play either way. And if you're cross-watching for a Pisces, then, you know, and you're a Capricorn or a Scorpio, then it could be that that's your energy and you're thinking that you want to go back to a Pisces, okay? But the 4 of Swords grounding this definitely speaks about healing. So whatever the cycle was that closed for whoever's watching, because it is a general reading, I just want you to know that there is healing coming from it for both signs, okay? Pisces, back to you. As I said, I have the 10 of Wands at the center. It's like you're just ready to give up. You're just kind of like, you know what, I'm so over love. I just don't want to speak about it. I want to know about it. I'm over it. I don't care. I'm not putting any more effort and energy into it, because I think you really had high hopes with this connection, Pisces. I'm not exactly sure what went down. Do write and let me know in the comments. But I feel like you could even be spying on this person on social media, or they're spying on you. They're checking up on you to see what you're doing. Maybe it's because there was two people. Maybe you were juggling two people, or they were juggling two people. I think I saw two people come up, and that's what's caused the breakdown. For some of you, it could have caused an absolute, complete shutdown of what was looking like it was going to be something that could turn into a marriage or something concrete, because I do have the Four of Wands here. For others of you that were already in a couple, it looks like that could be ending because of another person. Yeah, temptation of too many people. You know, the devil does represent temptation, too many options. And I have the devil bookended with the Two of Pentacles. So you could have been juggling two Pisces and you got caught, and then it's like you lost both. And now you're kind of like over it. You're like, I don't know how to win at this game. You will win though, because at the bottom of the reading, as you're going into December, I do have the Nine of Cups coupled with the Six of Cups. So this speaks about wish fulfillment, and this is soulmate energy, nostalgia. This is someone coming back from your past potentially. Potentially, maybe that's this air sign, this Gemini, this Capricorn, this Scorpio. But I feel like, and I said this to you last time, I think in your reading, this person has a lot of competition. So if they're coming back, or if you're going back to them, then Pisces, you really need to like get out of your head, get out of your heart, get out of your emotions and fight for what you want, okay? Because you're going to lose it again. If you do feel like that there was a mistake or something made and you need to go back to a person, or you need to repair something, then you need to like really step up to the plate, Pisces, in order to make this work. Could also be that this is just a week of learning as you transform, as you go from the Venus retrograde into Mercury retrograde. Mercury is all about just redoing one more time. And then maybe as you come into December, like you transform who you are, and you've really decided what it is that you want. That could be why you've got the brakes on dating at the moment. Right, let's draw for you some additional guidance. Singles, Pisces singles, please show me. What do single Pisces need to know? What is the advice? Two cards. Refusing to see, and the card of Heal, or the Star. And couples. Please show me additional guidance for couples. Additional guidance for couples. I don't want 3 cards. So many cards. Additional guidance for Pisces in couples from the 26th to the 2nd in love. Please show me. There it is. I'm going to take 2 because I saw that one the other times that I shuffled and the 3 came out. Okay. Singles. Heal, Major Arcana of the Star. Forgive, offer, receive, serenity, hope, and inspiration. A peaceful, healing energy surrounds you right now. This is an ideal time to bring healing to your relationships and to realize your hopes and dreams. This card could also be presenting itself to ask you, isn't it time for forgiveness? Understand that no human being can be ever perfect. By accepting this, you're in a position to forgive yourself and those with whom you're involved. Forgive freely and without reservations, as blame and resentment are heavy weights to bear. By forgiving, you'll feel a weight is lifted from your shoulders and become enveloped in the deeper serenity that is to be held. You'll also give the gift of serenity to the other person. Don't just offer forgiveness, however, also offer your love and thoughtful insight. Open non-judgmental dialogues with others, sharing what you've learned and how you've grown. By doing so, you'll be encouraging others to practice forgiveness. With hope for the future, relationships can blossom. Please know too that by forgiving yourself and embracing a hopeful spirit, you also invite new relationships into your life. And you also had 2 of Swords, refusing to see. Two of Swords. Assess, decide, impasse, and honesty. This card speaks about how important it is to see relationships as they really are, rather than how you'd like them to be. Well, that's not always so easy, is it? This is not always an easy or comfortable thing to do. I swear I didn't read that line. That's crazy. Sorry. However, in order to make correct decisions in a relationship, you must be clear about it. Are you maintaining the status quo even though the current situation may not meet your needs? Are you at an emotional impasse in matters of the heart? At this time, you may be withdrawing emotionally from a relationship or the need to make a decision regarding a relationship. This does not serve your best interest. You must be open with your eyes and your heart to the truth. By honestly assessing the situation, you'll know just what you need to do. Knowing the truth will make your decision easier and will lead you to more fulfilling relationships. Heavy, Pisces. Couples, so you've got message in a bottle, some messages coming through, and then the card of orphaned, okay? Now this is the one that I kept seeing. It came up in every shuffle that I did where I was like too many cards, so I wanted to pull it out because at the very end I saw it again. Message in a bottle is pretty much the literal term about getting messages coming in. It says you can expect someone to favour you with positive news. This could be in the form of a letter, a phone call, or an email. You are the intended receiver of this message, so stay open to what you learn. Only good will come of it in the end. All the signs are there. But then coupled with orphaned, the key essential meanings are a sense of loss, an identity crisis, recognizing that you do not fit in, the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. And this is for those that are, not having great relationships right now. As you shift and evolve and commit to your own growth, you long for support, but may be disappointed and hurt by others who are not providing exactly what you feel you deserve. Perhaps you are drifting away from this relationship because you're in a different stage of personal growth. Perhaps you are in a new relationship and discovering that you don't share the same values and beliefs, so you feel left out, unable to get to that intimate place of safety and belonging. Take heart, as Spirit knows you and loves you and will steer you in the direction of those who accept you as you are without artifice or agenda. Don't compromise yourself to belong. It won't be worth the price. It's a very powerful message for you there, Pisces. I do hope you take it on board. I hope you found this reading helpful. I'm curious to know how this resonates with you as to what happened from the reading last week to this week. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch it and let me know. Write in the comments because I read all of them, I really do. I wish you all the best for a great week ahead. If you liked this video, please hit the thumbs up and I'll be back with you next week. Take care.